Hello, everyone. It's Jerry at the Fledge. Welcome to an episode of Every Damn Day Encore. These are the episodes where we're bringing a guest back to talk about an exciting development. And today we've got on our show Mr. Thomas. How you doing today, Thomas?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm electrified.
Yeah. You've been electrified for a long time, haven't you?
Yep.
So on the Encore show, we focus on three things: your values that take you down the path you're going on, the mission or the vision that you have, and the mission that you're on to make that vision a reality. So, and you've got some things we want to share. So as we talk, we'll be sharing a couple of things as well. So let's start with values. Well, wait, no, we got to start with a quick overview of what you're doing.
All right. I'm a electric vehicle consultant after 34 years North American Auto. I'm spreading the good news of, and this is the value, earning green, saving green, and making green tax-free by merely switching key fobs. As they say, money saved is money earned. And in fact, that return on investment with electric vehicles is indeed tax-free household income. Flat out, an epic amount of money over term. And we'll explain.
Yeah. All right. Well, you said those were your three values. Do you want to, we'll jump right into that real quick. When you said green, what do you mean?
When I say green, I'm talking about cash, money, your wallet. We can talk green as in the climate crisis to folks on the street and their eyes glaze over. You get crickets. In fact, half the country, it seems, followed on the previous administration's declaration that climate change, global warming was a hoax. Folks find so what we're going to do, we're going to pitch what we call the clean disruption energy transition by value, by the money that you earn in the greatly reduced costs of the new technology. We're witnessing, and you'll like this, Jerry, an epic convergence of technology that wasn't around 10 years ago, 15, even 5 years ago. The epic conversion is bringing in electric fuel vehicles, renewable energy, energy storage, IA, which is artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, the IIoT, which is the industrial Internet of Things, sustainability, energy storage, robotics, and deep learning and machine learning. All of these techs are converging together. In other words, in a matter of 10, 15 years, from 10 years ago, we're going from black and white TV to full OLED display. So from 8-track tape to streaming video in a very short time, and that's where the transportation industry comes in.
Okay. But from a values perspective, do you value fighting climate change? Is that one of your values, or you're not motivated by that?
I'm absolutely motivated by it, but as I've stated, 45% of the population is going to ignore you on that. So Let's address it where it has an effect, and that is their wallet. They clip coupons, they go 2-for-1s, they go 5 cents off, this and that. This is huge return on investment.
Okay, so I got that point, but every damn day is about the entrepreneur and the person I'm talking to too. Yeah. Right. So would it be fair to say that though you do value climate change, you know that you can't do a big impact without, having the money, the return on investment, because it's difficult for a poor person in a neighborhood to invest in something like that if it's not going to get a return. They're not thinking about climate change when they're thinking about food insecurity.
Right. I mean, a lot of folks, and I've been there before when I was younger, driving a $3,000 or $4,000 car. I'll tell you what, you can get a used electric car now for about $4,000. The federal government, as we'll see in an upcoming website, says you'll earn $800 to $2,500 a year tax-free household income just by switching from your old, in my case, a winter beater to an electric winter beater. I'm talking 2011 and newer.
All right. So let's jump into the websites. Is that what you'd like to do?
First off, let's go to that one. And as you can see, this is pluginamerica.org. They've been tracking what they call the plug-in vehicle ticker. As we can see, we're 1,700,000 electric cars now on the ground in the United States.
Where's that number at?
There,
right there.
Yeah. And that's a ticker. If we were to sit there for 5 minutes, it'd go up another 5 or 6 vehicles. It can move that fast. Let's go over to top left, right? Yeah, and in 2010, there were only 3 cars I could buy that I could plug in. Now there's almost 50, and Jerry's going to scroll down real slowly. You can see that this website, write it down as plugincars.com/cars. Now this only addresses the new vehicles that can be bought right now today, which include the Mustang Mach-E SUV, which includes the the Jaguar I-Pace, the Porsche Taycan, and on and on and on. And again, as we'll see in the next field, you're looking at $4,000, $5,000, and $6,000 return on investment in just 5 years. And that's what you'll see is coming from the federal government, not somebody's opinion.
All right. Should we compare some?
Yes, let's compare some.
All right.
And it'd be simple to take Tesla, but guess what? Let's do something more peanut butter and jelly. First slide, go into select year, see where it says that? And let's go to 2021. And the next field, Chevrolet. And then Bolt EV.
Got it.
Okay, next one, 2021, Chevrolet. A real common car, Malibu. You've all driven a Malibu. You know what a Malibu is.
When I say Mala, you say boo.
Oh, you got it. Let's make it, go back to the options, and let's make it a turbo because these electric cars, including the Bolt, have instant torque. The third one is a 2021 Toyota Camry. And what I want to do is show you the Toyota, show you the value, the return on investment to your household. And let's do the fourth one, which is a Nissan 2021. No, let's go Honda.
Okay.
Very common Honda, which you all know about. And again, this is the Department of Energy. The website is fueleconomy.gov. And let's go with a Honda Civic 5-door. We'll tie that into the Bolt. And let's go with a more performance engine, which let's go with the second one. That one. And now hit compare. Let's expand the size of this screen if you can.
I cannot.
Okay, scroll down. And here's what they're going to tell you. Over 5 years, and they're doing this. Here's the metrics. 27 miles a gallon, 15,000 miles a year, which is 40 miles a day, 55 city, 45 highway. And the average price of a gallon of gas, which guess what? In the last 4 months has gone up 65 cents a gallon. Who's paying that extra 65 cents? You are driving the old tech fossil fuel guzzling car. Let's take a look at the screen. Based on the average of 27 miles a gallon driving a Chevy Bolt over 5 years, I'm going to save $4,500 in fuel costs. I'm going to argue that money saved is money earned. So let's change that to earned. And this is non-taxable return on investment. If we look at the next column, scroll down to, let's see which one that is. Scroll down.
You mean scroll?
Yeah. Okay, now let's compare it to the Malibu. I'm going to spend $250 more. Wait a minute, I'm almost $5,000 looking at a brand new Malibu versus a Chevy Bolt over 5 years. Guess what? That's $10,000 return on investment over a decade. Why would I buy an old tech fossil fuel guzzling Malibu? The next one is the, scroll that down just a little bit. No, the other way. Yep. Is the Toyota Camry. Nice car. And again, almost $5,000 more money driving that rather than the Chevy Bolt. Here's a few more. The Kona Electric, the Jaguar I-Pace, the Mustang Mach-E. We're $5,000 of return on investment, and that is tax-free money. We'll add one more thing. These electric cars are near maintenance-free. The first required maintenance on the Bolt, where I have to go back to the dealer, is not until 5 years or 150,000 miles. What's the dealer going to do to get my money? Sell me pumpkins? Sorry, dealers, we don't need you because these are near maintenance free. That money stays in your pocket. And just for the average folks, I can pick up a 2011 Nissan Leaf now for less than $4,000, less than $79 a month. Batteries are good for 20 years, near maintenance free. I can plug it into a 110 outlet in my garage or a 10 gauge big extension cord out my window. Bye-bye gas.
Hey, so I got a quick question you just made me think of. Is this why a company like Carvana is starting to pick up a lot of pace?
Well, Carvana it avoids the huge monies associated with the independent dealers. The 6,500, the 17,000 car dealers in the United States, of which 11,000 are franchise dealerships. They're not part of the automakers. They set their own pace. We're always hearing them say that they do a lot of things for small towns. Then I got to ask you, where does that money that they do a lot of things come from? Your pocketbook. So Carvana is eliminating the brick and mortar dealer. Yes, they've got, you've seen their vending machine for cars and such, but yeah.
And I guess what I'm saying is, are they enabled by electric cars more because they're not going to have those repair shops and maintenance shops like the brick and mortar?
Not yet. They don't see that yet. And that is we'll talk vision coming up here, but that is the future vision in the near term that they don't see yet.
Okay. All right. So we've got the first three. Do you want to talk a little bit more? So we know we got the values down.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of setting us up for the vision. What's your vision?
My vision is to let people know that just by switching key fobs, even an old used electric car, they can increase their household income by $800 to $2,500 a year just by switching key fobs. Folks, that's a ton of money. That's $8,000 to $25,000 in your pocket over a decade. Huge. I want you to understand that, which you won't because you've heard so much what we call FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, being pitched out by big dealers and big oil companies trying to suppress this. It's happening. It's happening now.
So in that vision, I mean, all right, that's okay. That's a vision for a single family, right? And what they could save. What's your vision? So what if that happens?
Then I'll be pleased. To quote Elon, I think where I'm at now, I'm taking on to Elon Musk's shirt tails. I will not rest until every car is electric. That's his statement, not mine. Every car, every bus, every truck, every lorry, as they say in the UK.
Yeah.
And boats, shipping, and planes. It's all coming. So much I can't get into it in the short time we have now, but it's huge, and it's all about the money. Can you go to another website? I tell you what, that one picture where it says save $7,000, I didn't see that pop up. General Motors has a new division, and it's called GoBrightDrop.com. GoBrightDrop.com. And what you're going to see in this new subsidiary is logistics, it's shipping. See, in fact, it's the entire ball of wax. Scroll down to where I'll tell you when to stop, because I want to point this out to you about the return on investment, about the value in my vision here, a little bit further down. A little bit further. Okay, we're going to click on that, learn more. This is the General Motors EV600. This is a medium-duty step van, as you can see. Scroll down just a little bit and take a look at this delivery company, guys. Fleet Services. Scroll down a little bit more. If you have a 10-vehicle fleet, yep, okay, and a little bit further, just a touch or two. Take a look at the center figure. You have a 10-vehicle fleet and you're driving Ford Transits, you're driving other medium-duty and light-duty commercial vans. Here's what GM says. If you switch to their product, their electric van, you are going to earn $7,000 in fossil fuel offsets and reduced repair over a 12-month period. If you have 10 vans, that's $70,000 return on investment. And folks, purchasing agent, that is a tax-free revenue source. It's a savings, but money saved is money earned. You have 10 vehicles, you're up 70 grand over your competition. You're similar companies with 10 vehicles. They're not live yet. They're going from vaporware to reality. These vehicles will be built at the Detroit Hamtramck plant, which was recently unclosed. They had scheduled that to close. GM's new tagline is hashtag everybody in. EVRYBODYN, and they are going 100% electric over the next 7 years.
Okay.
It's real, and it's the money.
All right.
The money returned to the buyer, to the company, to the consumer in their pocket, tax-free.
Okay.
My vision is to get everybody to see this, trying to fight through the FUD, the clutter out there, and disinformation.
So we've talked in the past about, we've talked about money and the green that you mentioned, the 3 green or things, the saving and I forgot what they were again. But what I'm talking about is, so that those values drive that vision of getting everybody saving money basically and investing, and then as a side effect of that, saving the climate.
Absolutely. We've got we've got what, 12 years. This is huge. And we're trying to reverse terraform the earth is what we're doing, which is totally insane. So we need to reduce. So we need to keep fossil fuels in the ground. But there is $1 trillion big industries out there that don't want to see their cash cow go away. Well,
all right. So now we're getting close to what I'm trying to get to. Is we've talked about the transfer of wealth. Will you talk about that a little bit? Like we've had the conversations in the yard.
1/3 of the households, 1/4 of the business expense is transportation and repair of those things. Okay. If instead of the old tech fossil fuel guzzling fossil cars, vans, and trucks, your fleet is electric, then those monies that 1/3 retains with you. Now, documented sources out there say $1 trillion a year is spent in subsidies for big oil, big coal, big natural gas. If we wean ourselves away from that $1 trillion then never goes to those companies. It remains in the taxpayer hands, essentially. That's a huge return on investment.
And that would be very good for the equity building of our communities, of our neighborhoods. We can put it back into our housing or our food security or our future savings. The equity that can be built with that transfer of wealth is very exciting to me, as another side effect of people just converting to electric cars.
And I will say this much. I've driven 3 Chevy Volts since 2012. My CPA and I sat down and we figured over the 147,000 miles over 3 Chevy Volts, I've earned $17,800. Not buying fossil fuels, gasoline, not doing service and repair. That money has stayed in my pocket. I said to him, here's a big bushel basket of that money. I said, do I got to pay tax on this, theoretically? He says, no. It's tax-free return on investment. Huge. That puts me up to about $24,000 pre-tax net.
Right.
And you can too.
So values are pretty clear. Vision is clear. What's your mission? What do you do every damn day to kind of push this so that it happens? And do you want me to bring the other screen up?
Do you have the screen with the business card?
I do not. I didn't see that one.
Let's see if we can get this.
You got it.
But not focused because it's not I can't do it. Jerry will post the business card. I've got 20 hours of data. It's like a Cliff Notes on the front and back of this credit card. The hashtags are heavily populated. You can spend hours just following the links and the sources and come up to the present right now of what big auto dealers and big oil don't want you to know. Heck, we have a dealership out in Okemos. I don't want to talk bad. It's a Nissan dealership, but they will not sell a Nissan Leaf because they understand that every Nissan gas car they sell, they're going to earn potentially 6 to 10 grand over the next decade in service and repair out of your pocket if you drive such a car or any other gas car. With a Nissan Leaf that's near maintenance free, there's nothing they can sell you unless you hit a pothole. That is why dealers are running scared, because they can't lose that revenue by selling you an electric car. They don't want to. You see, it's your money staying in your pocket. For governments, for fleets, it's your money staying in your purchasers' accounts, not being spent on gas, service, and repair. I can drive 72% to 80% less cost per mile driving electric. That's the value. That's my vision, is to share that with you along with my mission. It's all about the money.
And do you want to show your Twitter?
Yeah. So you can also follow, subscribe.
Hey, look,
you don't even
right
have
here.
to subscribe. Oh, there's the card. Thank you.
Yeah, that was
If you
on
want
your Twitter.
to, if you want to, you can screenshot that, folks, and then check out the links. I make some bold statements on the front of it. And again, climate action means not driving old tech gas, going with a heat pump later down the road, maybe the natural gas, and so on and so on. All of these that use what we call fuel-free, fuel forever, the solar, the wind, and the geothermal. The ocean energy's come along quite quick as well. And with ocean energy, I can literally heat my house off the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Not in Michigan, but in the coastal areas where they have a lot of tide. If they put in the tidal generators, what causes that motion of water? The moon. So, I mean, it gets that far out there, but it's actuality. Actuality. Yeah.
So I'll close this and we'll go.
Good.
I think you want to say some things about your Twitter.
I have a Twitter news channel where I actually publish I publish the effects of this epic conversion that I mentioned. In fact, my bio says news, information, and opinion interactive on surging global electric fuel vehicle, renewable energy, energy storage, sustainability, AI, IoT, and if I had room, I would add blockchain, deep learning, and IIoT industries. I subscribe to 7,000 big names accounts. I have 6,500 plus subscribed to my account. And if you look right below my name, I've tweeted out information almost 500,000 times, and I'm publishing essentially 24 hours a day. I am not a bot.
Who tweeted more, you or Trump?
Trump was at about. Wait a minute. What? Who? What? Who's Trump?
All right. Fair enough.
I'll tell you what, this new administration is just rocking it. We love it. In fact, I just got my COVID vaccine today over at the Meijer. Go to the Meijer website, log in, create an account, and then they will text you when you come out and get jabbed in the shoulder. Painless.
Do they put you in the right zone or whatever and stuff too? Are they called zones or?
Well, they break it right on down. Okay, we're keeping our. I mean, this is just like day one for them, and they're going insane. The place was packed, but if you get your go on and log on the Meijer account, the Lansing area, and then they will send you a text and time to come out, pack a lunch. But it was smooth, very smooth.
So. All right. Do a summary for me again. That was really good when you did it. You've got your values, your vision, and your mission.
It's all about saving green, earning green, making green, tax-free, just by grabbing on to the epic convergence. Let's face it, folks. You have a supercomputer in your pocket. As Elon likes to say, you're a cyborg. I can access any computer in the world with this thing. Oh, by the way, it also has a cell phone app on it. That's a little minor thing. But we're watching this epic convergence. Don't be afraid to jump on. Understand that I look at you driving old tech fossil fuel guzzling, emissions, greenhouse gas, and fine particulate belching gasoline cars as folks with black and white TVs. That's how extreme it is. The value is in the money that you earn by going with a new technology. Just remember, about 14 different desktop devices are all crammed into here, and let's add another 100,000 apps. And it costs you almost nothing. That is it in itself.
So, it seems to me it's very straightforward. if I was trying to save up money to buy a house, one of the best things I could do would be to get an electric car.
Right. Immediate return on investment, as I say, from day one, mile one. And if you notice, gasoline's up, like I said, 60% from a couple months ago, and there's no upper limit to where this could go. Like always, if you look at gasoline over the last 10 years, the average gallon of gas was $3.25. We've been spoiled by this $2 a gallon stuff. And as the price of gas goes up, the money that you earn each month goes up as well in gasoline, diesel offsets.
Right. So, you know, that's another tie-in. Like when you watch the commercial where if we shut down line 5, we're all going to pay, you know, $10
Line 5.
gallon or
Line 5 is servicing the Gulf of Mexico. It has nothing to do with us.
I know, but that's what they keep saying.
Yeah, but again, it's happy talk. It's fantasy land. It's the Kool-Aid, and the average folk, who knows what they see on here? The internet says, "Oh yeah, really? What's your source?" I mean, they don't know any better, but I'm trying to help you to know better. Download, go to the front of the video, download, print up a copy of my business card and check out those links. And again, there's about 20 hours worth of stuff you can learn if you want to know about getting the money that's rightfully yours, the biggest, greatest transfer of wealth in human history. I'll leave you with this. Michigan's bought 45 electric buses. There's 14 companies out there globally building them. They're 80% less cost per mile. They're near maintenance free. We don't need your mechanics. You hit a pothole, yeah. Body shop, yeah, but there are no starters, no transmissions, no oxygen sensors. All of that stuff's gone. It's black and white TV stuff that we don't need anymore with the new technology, the clean disruption fueled energy transition. And my mission is to put that out as far as possible.
Well,
I hope you're listening, really. It's all about the money. Let me do this. I'll do a takeoff on the old Bill Clinton campaign from 1990. Most of you are too young to remember this, but his tagline was, "It's the economy, stupid."
Yeah.
Be gentle. It's the money, stupid. That's why we switched.
All right. That seems like a great thing to take us out with. Hey, figure it out. Go buy an electric car. Go buy a $4,000.
Can you read? Yeah. Can you read that? There it is. The Boring Company. Check it out.
Yeah.
That's boring.
All right, Thomas. Thanks for coming on and giving us this update about General Motors and the other things that are happening, and being a warrior in this this mission to get us all to switch over as soon as we can.
And Jerry, you're the best, and thank you for having me on Every Damn Day Encore. I really enjoy this time with you.
All right.
And
thank you,
Thomas. Out there, plug it, not pump it.
That's right. All right, everyone. We will see you later.